Okay, so I'm doing chapter 10, and the question I am asking is if there is a linear relationship between the soccer player's height and the amount of goals scored in one season, then I ask for you to make a scatter plot, compute R, use a hypothesis test using point 0.05 level significance, and determine the regression line and plot it. Okay, so what is first is we have to find R. And with R, you'll also find R squared, B, and A. Okay, so as you got in the video, you will get A, B, R squared, and R. Okay, the values that I got for these are 147.27 for A. For B, I got negative 69.67. For R squared, I got 0.108, and for R, I got negative 0.33. Now you will need to know this for the later equation. Okay, so we're going to compute for R the test value, so we need R, which is negative 0.329, and then we multiply that by the square root of the sample, which is 10 minus 2. Minus 2 because it is a linear regression test. And then do 1 minus R squared, which is 0.108, and then you should get 0.927 as your test value. Okay, so as you're wondering, you're probably wondering what the A and the B are useful for. And so they are useful because it is the regression. Here, I'm going to erase all of this so you guys can just get in and can erase. So the regression line equation, also known as best fit. So that equation is y equals a plus bx. And as we got in the equation, so this is going to be y equals 147.27 plus negative 69.67. So that is what you'll use to find a line of best fit. And I can just okay, so let's write down everything we have so far. So we have the test value, which is 0.927, and the critical values, which are negative 2.306, as you got in the video just a few seconds ago, and 2.306. So we're going to make a graph. Okay, so this 0.025, 0.02025, and this is that because we have a 0.05 level significance. And so this right here is 2.306, shade that in. This right here is 0, and this right here is negative 2.306. And what we computed for our test value, we're going to put into here. So I'm going to guess that it lies right here, 0.927. And as you can tell, the 0.927 does not fall in the shaded reason. So for that reason, we would not reject. Okay, so as we saw in the last video of how to make that scatter plot, I'm just going to give you a quick little graph here just to show you what it should look like. So it should be something kind of like this, like that, boom, boom. And then it should look something like that. So this is again is the scatter plot. Okay, so to finish out our problem, we found out that there was not a correlation in height of players and goals because we got our test value and it was not inside the shaded reason. So what we're going to say to finish out the problem is that there is not enough evidence to prove that there is a correlation between goals and height of a soccer player. Okay, so we were going to find an approximation if everyone was 6 feet. What you need to convert into meters. But so since we did not reject, what we have to do is find the average of all the goals scored in the season and divide that by 10, since that was S. There you go, it would be 22.